You promise yourself that this time will be different. A new routine, a new mindset, a fresh start. For a few days, it feels exciting, like you've finally become the person you were meant to be. But then something happens. You miss a day, make a mistake, lose momentum, and suddenly, you feel the urge to start over again. Why does this keep happening? Visual, faceless figures standing at the beginning of multiple paths. Problem deep dive. Most people believe constantly starting over means they lack discipline. But psychology suggests something deeper. Sometimes, starting over becomes a way to escape discomfort. Think about it. When progress becomes messy, when motivation fades, when life interrupts your plans, continuing feels difficult. Starting over feels cleaner, safer. Behavioral psychologists call this all-or-nothing thinking. The belief that if something isn't perfect, it's no longer worth continuing. Visual, a small crack appearing in a straight path. And so, one missed workout becomes, I ruined everything. One unproductive day becomes, I need to begin again. But real growth was never meant to look perfect. Reframe. You are not lazy. You are not incapable of change. Your brain may simply be trying to protect you. Because every new beginning comes with hope, excitement, possibility. You don't have to face the uncomfortable middle. The part where progress feels slow. The part where results are invisible. The part where you keep showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Visual, slow-moving light patterns. Psychological mechanism. Think of your brain like someone who loves movie trailers. It enjoys the promise of transformation, the excitement of what could be. Neuroscience shows that dopamine isn't only released when we achieve something. It also appears during anticipation, during possibility. This means imagining a new version of yourself can feel rewarding before anything actually changes. The fresh start becomes emotionally addictive. Not because you're lazy, because your brain enjoys the feeling of potential. Visual, abstract brain animation. But growth doesn't happen in potential. It happens in consistency. And consistency is rarely exciting. It looks like showing up when motivation disappears, continuing after setbacks, choosing progress over perfection. Visual, roots slowly growing underground. So how do you break this cycle? First, stop treating mistakes like endings. One missed day is not failure. It's information. Learn from it. Adjust. Continue. Second, shrink the restart. You don't need a new week, a new month, or a dramatic transformation. You only need the next small action. Drink one glass of water. Read one page. Take one walk. Small actions rebuild trust. Third, expect discomfort. Psychologists know that motivation naturally fades. That's normal. The exciting phase was never meant to last forever. The quieter phase is where identity begins to change. Visual, faceless figure placing bricks one by one. Imagine building a house. You wouldn't destroy the entire structure because one brick was misplaced. You would correct it and keep building. Real growth works the same way. It isn't linear. It isn't perfect. It requires returning. Again and again. Visual, unfinished house slowly taking shape. Maybe the real reason you keep starting over is because you've been taught that change should look dramatic, fast, effortless. But meaningful transformation is usually much quieter than that. It happens on ordinary Tuesdays, in unnoticed decisions, in the moments you choose to continue, instead of beginning again. So the next time you feel the urge to erase your progress, pause. Ask yourself, do I truly need a fresh start? Or do I simply need permission to keep going imperfectly? Because perhaps your life doesn't need another restart. Maybe it just needs your next small step, and then another, one ordinary day at a time.